Good evening. My name is Terrence Dingle, and I'm doing my slide presentation on Caritas of Austin, Social Work Program Evaluation. Hello, everyone. I appreciate you for being present for my presentation. Today, I'll present my evaluation plan of a nonprofit organization that prevents and ends homelessness in Greater Austin area, Caritas of Austin. This presentation will give an introductory analysis of the program's mission, service, and population. In addition to the micro, mezzo, and macro level evaluation, I will also speak of how ethical considerations, cultural responsiveness, and advocacy are part of such an evaluation process. Next slide. The problem with homelessness in the city of Austin is a serious one and an increasing problem as over 27,000 people are homeless in state, with the city of Austin being a hotspot. The leading factors are structural inequity, rising housing expenses, and inaccessible health care. Caritas of Austin defines homelessness as more than a housing issue, but as a systemic problem that is related to economic inequities and social support gaps. The organization aims at ensuring long-term stability and independence throughout holistic and client-focused interventions. Next slide. The mission of Caritas of Austin is to prevent and end homelessness with dignity and respect for everyone. Its values are respect, equity, empowerment, sustainability, and collaboration. These are the values of essential ethics of service, social justice, and human dignity of social work. By conforming services to these ideals, Caritas not only introduces direct resources, but also advances some systemic change to raise equity and fairness. The mission and values to frame all the work of the agency, whether at individual, family, organizational, and policy levels. Next slide. Caritas offers a diverse range of programs that can satisfy short-term and long-term needs. Permanent supportive housing is a program that assists the clients in stabilizing by providing affordable housing with wraparound support services. Rapid rehousing provides short-term rental aids and supportive services. Food services address nutritional and immediate survival needs. Employment services train people to be included in the workforce. Education and life skill services trains the client in budgeting, health, and life management skills. Collectively, as a collective, these services represent a holistic strategy when urgent needs are addressed and long-term stability and self-reliance are encouraged. Next slide. This is at the micro level. At the micro level, the assessment is done regarding individuals and families. Caritas provides services. Excuse me. Caritas provides services such as housing stabilization, food access, and employment programs, pre and post interventional evaluations, client satisfaction surveys. The analysis of the case notes are forms of evaluation. The measured outcomes include the number of clients who were permanently housed, the level of employment and works, the self-report, and improvement in their living standard. Micro-level assessment assists in deciding whether the agency activities are making significant impacts in the lives of individuals without the needs to alter their dignity regarding their trauma background. The next slide. On the mezzo level, The assessment tests collaboration at community and company levels. Caritas working with housing organizations and local companies and organizations to enhance opportunities. Evaluation tools or organizational capacity assessment. Examination of the rate of service usage and the staff and community partners focus groups. Outcomes are pegged into time efficiency, decrease in wait lists, and increase in staff training and retention, and community satisfaction with what we provide. The given level of evaluation demonstrates the effectiveness of the work of Caritas with the overall system of service delivery to enhance community response to homelessness. Next slide. At the macro level, Caritas lobbies on policies to support affordability, housing, and increase funding of mental health services. Evaluations consist of policy analysis, following legislation, and comparing homelessness rates in different areas. The major outcomes include adoption of reforms and a less homeless rate of Austin and increased budget and wraparound services. The macro level analysis of evaluation shows the emergence of Caritas as a representative in the structure of change in the system, about promoting equity by carrying out legislative and policy-based actions. Next slide. Caritas programs are evaluated based on ethics. Decisions are made with informed consent, ethical confidentiality, and honesty are used when dealing with clients. Caritas focuses on cultural competency and leaves no chance of re-traumatizing the vulnerable clients of the organization during evaluation. The service provision is systematically provides using cultural, adaptive, anti-racist, and anti-oppressive models. This refers to giving credit to the systemic inequalities, working on individual biases, and making sure that interventions are specific to various populations. The practice maintains ethical purity and equity in service delivery and program evaluation. Next slide. The diversity and inclusion concept looks to focus services on the needs of diverse people, including veterans, refugees, and marginalized populations. Training of staff is done in trauma-informed care and cultural humility. This shows believes in justice on every level, that is, individuals to policy change. The police have a direct and significant impact on service delivery, access, and equity because of housing and welfare policies. Caritas reflects through the lens of social justice, anti-racism, and anti-oppressive movements to change the structure, perpetuating inequities, and promote human rights and a community wellness. Next slide. In conclusion, Caritas of Austin is an exigent community resource dealing with homelessness through evidence-based and holistic services. Its advantages are as follows: a full service provision, partnership with the stakeholders, and advocacy at policy levels. The challenges are still there, especially the inflated housing market in Austin, less affordable housing development, and insufficient availability resources concerning the mental health and child care. Follow-up research ought to be planned on longitudinal studies, expansion of interagency information exchange, and personnel training. Caritas shows that how accountability, equity, and innovation can be catalyzed by social work practices founded in the evaluations. Thank you.